Hello, and thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a general reading for the collective just to see what is coming up for you all. If this does not fit, please don't try to make it fit, okay? But I hope that I am able to help you, gain some clarity, get some guidance on what's going on around you and the spirit and the messages, that spirit has for you, okay? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. All right, so some of you have been in hermit mode. I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing here. I just feel like a lot of you are being a lot more careful about who you allow into your energy, into your space, into your business in general. And I feel like that is a good thing, okay? Some of you may even be like abstaining, maybe, or not, going out of your way to not have sex, but just making sure that this is somebody that you want in your energy, because I do believe in soul ties. I believe that, when you have sex with someone, they leave a part of themselves with you, good or bad, right? And I just feel like some of you all are being really careful in that sense, where, if you think somebody might be toxic, it's just a no. All right. You have the Star, Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. All right. So the Star and the Seven of Wands, like, a lot of you know and understand your worth. And if they're not in it for the long haul, if they are not stable, if they don't have it together, if they lack self-awareness, you're just saying no, flat out. I feel like some of you all are waiting for your heart's desire, waiting for that wish fulfillment. You know what you want, and you're not going to settle for less. And I feel like that's a really good thing here. There is Aquarius, Virgo, and Taurus energy here. And like I said, with this Seven of Wands, you're protecting yourself, your space, setting boundaries with people. Again, being really good about who you let into your energy, because I feel like a lot of you have healed from some kind of trauma surrounding possibly, some sexual things that you were dealing with, or, emotionally, physically, sexually. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys have worked really hard to heal that trauma, and you're like, you know what, I'm better now, and I'm never going back to the way it was. I'm just not. And so I feel like that's a really good thing. I feel like a lot of you guys, again, you know your worth, and you're not willing to settle for less. I love that for you, okay? Knight of Wands, like, Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands pretty much says it all. It's like, listen, if you're on this nonsense, this BS, like, don't even bring it to me, okay? Knight of Wands, very impulsive, here for a good time, not a long time, in and out, inconsistent energy. They do tend to have a lot of sexual energy, They come in, they give you all the kisses, they whisper all the sweet nothings, they say all the things to get what they want, and then before you know it, they're gone. And so that's exactly what you're not wanting. You're wanting someone who is stable. Now, that being said, I feel like a lot of you are really wanting someone that's going to hold on to you, someone who is territorial, protective, that will take care of you. Somebody who is willing to fight for a relationship, not somebody that's just going to give up at the first sign of trouble. Y'all are waiting for this King of Pentacles here. And I feel like he's on the way. I feel like he may have some growing up to do. And I'm saying he because it's a king in the card, but it could also be a female. But I just feel like they may have some things that they need to kind of work through at this time. I'm feeling like whoever this is that's coming towards you, like, it looks to me like they're financially stable, and they are starting to gain a sense of self-awareness here. They're starting to learn like where their issues are, and they're doing their best to take care of those issues, but they're still holding on to someone from their past here. And I feel like they're in the process of letting go, but it's really hard for them because once they become attached to somebody, it's really hard for them to detach. That being said, whatever this situation is, for them, and it could be, an ex, a baby mama. It could even be a family member that just has a really toxic influence in their life, possibly like a domineering mother or something like that. And it looks to me like they are in the process of closing this out, but it's just a lot harder than they thought it would be, because it's all well and good to say that you're going to detach from somebody, in your head, but to actually do it and to follow through on it can be really difficult for people who, struggle to detach, but with the World and the Ten of Swords, that is coming to a close. Like, they are on the road to kind of integrating the lessons that they've learned on this journey. And I feel like once this is truly closed out, that's when they'll come towards you here and they'll really have something to offer you. For some of you, this is somebody that you could have known in the past. They just weren't ready for you, or they couldn't detach from their past, but it looks like now they're ready because they're seeing that wherever they currently are just is not good for them. And with the World and the Ten of Swords, like, that's definitely an ending. They're closing out some kind of old, nasty, karmic cycle possibly with somebody. Let's see, yeah. Two of Wands, Ten of Wands, Five of Chalices, and the Knight of Chalices. Yeah, this person is coming on through, you guys. So Two of Wands talks about deciding to take action, and the Ten of Wands, they made it a lot harder than they needed to be honest. I feel like they have a lot going on. They do have a lot of responsibilities. They do have a lot of burdens because I feel like there are people that depend on them, possibly financially or even emotionally. If it's a mother they're dealing with, maybe physically. This mother may see this person, this is their son, but they still see this person as their husband in a way. They treat their son like their husband, or maybe you've got a father that treats his daughter like his wife or something like that. There's just something about a really toxic attachment and this other person that they're trying to detach from. This King of Pentacles is trying to detach from this person, and this person can feel it, so they're making it hard on purpose, because they're toxic, right? But anyway, they've realized that they've made things harder than they need to be when it comes to detaching to this person, and they've got a lot of regrets. They feel like maybe if they had done this sooner, they'd be a lot happier now, or maybe they'd be with you, because I feel like this is somebody that's been watching you for a while. This is somebody that's had you on their mind for a while, someone who is not fully willing to let you go, okay? But there is a level of transformation here. I believe the Five of Cups is Mars and Scorpio. Like, that's a lot of transformational energy. It's kind of like, I know everybody says it's crying over spilled milk, but it's like at a certain point, you just have to be like, okay, well, let me grab the two cups that still have the milk and just get out of here, right? And that's kind of the vibe here. They're like, yeah, it didn't work out before, but I've learned something. I'm better now, so now I can move forward. I feel like they're kind of moving out of this shoulda, coulda, woulda energy, and they're actually taking action. Knight of Chalices, which would be Knight of Cups, okay? They're actually taking this action towards you here. They're coming towards you, and they're coming to bring you a cup of love. And I feel like this time they'll be a lot more stable, because for a lot of you, maybe they weren't stable before. Like, Knight of Wands, like, that's inconsistent, unstable energy, and I feel like maybe that's why you told them, kick rocks, hit bricks, whatever, just get out of here. But it was a lesson learned for them, because they saw that you weren't willing to come down off your throne to stoop to their level. If they want to be with you, they got to meet you where you're at, because you're not coming down where they're at, period. So, I mean, a lesson learned, all right? And that's a good thing. Yeah, I believe Mercury retrograde is coming up soon. Today is December 18th, so I think it's coming up at the end of this month, so we're already in the shadow. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, you may have more than one ex coming back, but this King of Pentacles here. So for me, King of Pentacles is Taurus, but I mean, really anybody can embody any energy at any time. And I feel like if you're watching this and this resonates with you, you know exactly who this is. All right. So yeah, you have the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. First of all, I feel like they were a little bit worried they were going to get cussed out when they come to you. But also, there's a level of them wondering if they don't have some competition, right? They're like, okay, well, I'm going to have to step up my game. I'm going to have to do all this, that, and the third, right? Just to get this person to notice me. And it kind of, I feel like this person may be a bit insecure. When they love somebody, they love really, really hard, and because of that, they do tend to get hurt a lot. And I feel like over the years, it's made them very insecure. They tend to doubt themselves, even though I feel like they do have a lot going on for themselves. I feel like this person works hard. They make decent money. And again, when they decide they love somebody, they're all in. I just feel like they've been with a lot of people that have hurt them. And so there is a genuine worry here that you just won't take them back, or you'll just cuss them out and laugh at them, or they'll have some competition and they'll have to figure out a way to get past all of that. But I do feel like this person is coming forward regardless. I feel like they're moving past their fears. And I just realized we have 3 5s here. So yeah, there's some changes coming. There's a lot of changes coming here. We got 3 5s, 2 10s. So yeah, there's some changes that are bringing a new beginning. An old cycle is closing out, bringing a new beginning. And this person, they have changed. They still probably have some things that they do need to work on, especially concerning like their insecurities. And also this person may tend to, I don't want to say buy people, but something about the fact, like, I feel like this person has been used a lot, and to where people can't be bothered with them unless they're handing over some money or something like that. And so now they feel like, okay, presence and money equals love, right? This is how I show my love. But this is something that you may have to work on with them, because it's not all about the money. It's not all about the presence. It's about, the emotional bond as well. But because they're used to people pushing them away and just wanting their money, that's something that they're going to have to heal, and that you may have to work with them on. But it looks like for the most part they have worked on some things. They've learned some really important lessons about getting out of toxic situations the minute they realize that they're toxic, instead of just hanging around and hoping this person will change, even though this person has shown them time and time again that they're never going to. So like I said, for some people it's an ex. For others, it's a family member that needs to be released. But either way, this person is learning. They are growing. That's what the world is here. And they're kind of just surrendering to the universe. They're like, you know what? I'm just going to let this person go, and whatever happens, happens. And I feel like they are coming towards you with this Knight of Chalices here. So yeah, just be ready for that. Yeah, you got 8 of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Wands. 2 of Chalices. Okay, yeah, this is definitely somebody from your past. Okay, they're ready to take that leap. We got the Sun, the 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands. Yeah, this person is coming in hot. I feel like the majority of you would have gotten some contact from this person within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Most of you, because 8 of Wands is typically a card of fast action, fast movement, and them kind of just popping up out of nowhere. Okay, they think you are just absolutely gorgeous, Queen of Wands. They're wanting a partnership with you because they realize, what a gift you are, and like they see you for your inner beauty as well. I love that. The Sun, they're getting illumination on what they did wrong. They know not to do that again. And then we got the Fool. Okay, we got the Fool, them taking the leap. 6 of Pentacles, reciprocity. Okay, so they're at the very least, they're going to meet you halfway. All right. So I don't want this to go on too long. Thank you so much for being here today. I love and appreciate you for being here today. And I hope that this helps. I hope you have a good day or a good night, whatever time it is that you are watching this.